Hey guys, welcome. So we are at week 4, the final week of 5v5 and in round 1. And actually our first match is going to be a rematch from week 2's final against Arcavos Runa, who's in core elite. They are top 7. Top 7 or top 8, something like that. PvP guild. So he's a really good player. Like I remember during against the last match I won because he managed to one-shot my ground, and I managed, I think, yeah, I've got 2 holds on my fleet, so I only won because of that. Also, before we jump into the actual battle, we are making a really good push on YouTube towards the 1000 subscribers. So please guys, if you can, subscribe, like the video, and also share it with others. It would really mean a lot to me. Like we are gaining around 4, 5, 6 new subscribers each day. So yeah, we are making a really good push, and everybody who shared my video, I really appreciate it, especially Kin, who's the owner of the Grand Arena Science website. If you guys don't know about that website, it's a really cool tool to use for GAC. Like he always go through all the streamers, and then whenever he finds a new counter, he uploading it on his channel. Especially now that 3v3 is coming back, you guys can look up a lot of good counters on his website. I'm going to link the website under this video's description. Right, so let's jump straight into the fight. He actually attacked us. He managed to get the 4 clear, but he had a really rough day in the office. I'm saying that, but also keep in mind, guys, like as I always say that it's all about researching your opponent. Like he usually goes really heavy on defense, so I'm expecting to see at least 4, maybe even 5 GLs. So here's my front wall. I set on JMK with Cat and R2. He managed to one-shot it, but with really low banners. I think he only managed to get like 53 or something like that. So I'm thinking he used C and he got lucky. Then I set down this Lord Vader comp. Actually, hang on, let me just pull up the numbers. So was it 50? Yeah, he managed to get 51 against my Lord Vader, and 63, 61 and 62 against the other teams. So yeah, I'm not sure what it might have been. See, that's interesting. Like getting 51 against Lord Vader is, I'm not quite sure, but he probably used the GL. So yeah, anyway, then I set down this Django BAM team, and then Slkr as well. So that's my south wall, and then up top, that's when he started to struggle. Like that was a set 3 GLs down, plus Ray as well. Now he normally use Starkiller against Ray, but when I was doing my research, he failed against this exact comp with his Starkiller, so I figured why not setting it against him, and it worked. He fully backed out, and then he went in 3 more times, managed to get Ray down into yellow, which obviously he just sent in burner teams for the cooldowns, and then on his 5th try he managed to took out Holdo, and after that he took him another battle to fully beat this team. Now He also likes to use troopers against the DR and Nest, and yep, he timed out. He left Nest alive. So he dropped one there. He went in against Dash. He only managed to kill Base. And then against Qui-Gon, he just killed Qui-Gon, and he had to go clean it up again. So he dropped a lot of banners there. And then at the back, I still put down like a strong defense at the back as well. Mostly because if you guys saw my defense, it's always based around like, well, against him, it was based around fast teams, so he can only use troopers once, and because he preferred to use them against DR, he probably had no teams left like to deal with the Night Sisters. And even though he managed to take out all of these teams, but he only managed to get around 61 banners. So yeah, and then when it came to ships again, like last time, he dropped one against the Tron, and he also dropped against Malevolence again. He managed to get the 73 against my Piet though, which means I think he set down the same defense as he did against last time, which is, hang on, Negotiator, Malevolence, and then I think Holdo. That's what he set down. So yeah, that's his score. Now most players would think that, oh, that's a 1652, that's a low score, like surely I will win this. It's not as simple as it, because I'm sure he set down like 4 GLs and I only have 2 for offense. So yeah, I'm going to need some luck. I will explain it later. So he set down this small Marauder Wampa team, which we're going to use Wampa against it. Because I saw, when I was researching, I saw one of his opponent used it, Wampa solo against this team. That's an Ewoks team without the Omicron, which is nice, and Mon Mothma, and then Dash. Now, down here, this is where the fun begins. So, Bam with Nest. Funny enough, that's the team that I'm most worried about. Lord Vader with Candrass and Maul, Rey, and then Slkr with 2 tanks. So here's the thing. I'm going to use JML, but this time, because I remember last time I struggled against this comp, I'm going to use Barris here instead of Jolie. Also, this Rey comp, I've been thinking about what to use, because honestly, I think Gas should be able to walk over this team. There shouldn't be any problem, but there is a JMK at the back. I think. And if that's the case, what I like to do is I'm going to use C against JMK. And at the very least I need to kill Rey. Cat. And if I can take out Cat, I can send in Gas to clean it up. So we're going to try to use Starkiller against Rey, and then JKR with JKL. Now, in an ideal world, I would like to one-shot all of them, and here's why. Because since he dropped so many battles, and I don't want to commit to use anything stronger on his front wall, What I'm going to do, because I managed to get my Cara Dune up to 320 plus, and his Quill is at only at 352. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send in Mon Mothma. At the very least, kill 4 of these guys. If I time out on Nest, which is possible, then I can send in something cheap to clean it up. And that's a very cheap, that's a cheap 2-shot. Now, the reason I'm saying I like to 1-shot all these teams is because I'm going to need Mon Mothma to clean up all of them, because when I'm going to use C against this JMK, I'm going to need the GOs, and GOs are a really good cleanup against either of these teams. So yeah, we're going to start with Slkr, and we're going to use JKR. So where is Nasty, Hoda and Old Van. Now luckily it's only an R8 Slkr, but it's fast. So, and also because this is a double tank comp, luckily his health is low, his damage is high. So luckily, because this is this aren't an R9, and this is it only has an R5 fast, so he should die fairly quickly. And we're going to mark down Red, because he needs to die in the double tank comp. So right, let's do this first battle of the day. So yeah, Luke, Basti, Hoda and Old Van. Okay, so pass it over to Luke, stun them, target fast, second, give it to Luke, buff up Luke on fast, that should kill him, mark down Red, ability block, yep, big heal. And then Hux needs to die. Good. Taunt. Basic. Now we can gain turn meter. Give it back to Luke. Call Hoda for the turn meter. Mark down Slkr. Ow, that hurt. Let's call JKR on the basic. Yeah, that sucks, but hey. Yeah, I always mark Red. See, that's when you get into when it's a double tank, I always mark Red. And then when it's a single tank, I go all in on Slkr. For me, well, I know there are many other ways to do it, but yeah, that's the way I like it. It's just, unfortunately, when you facing like a high health and high physical damage Slkr, sometimes you can lose. Like either Old Ban or JKR. Alright, so we're going to use JML against Lord Vader. So we need Cam, we're going to take Shakti, GMY and then Barris. Now ideally, in an ideal world, I would keep Barris for Treya. Yeah, also, yeah, back to that point, like the only reason you need to get rid of first, because you might stuck behind a crew or fast, because I see a lot of players like starting to take fast to R9 to prevent the JKR counter, because if you won't be able to take out fast early on, then it's going to be a nightmare, not just because you're going to stuck behind the taunt, but also he's special when he taunts, and if he has the Zeta, like Force can call somebody to assist, and if it happens to be Slkr, then might kill somebody. Right, let's do this. So, what is it? Luckily there is no Tron, and Candy is only R5, but nonetheless they're going to run circles around me. So, here we go. Okay, good. They went after Cam first. Actually, that's not that good, because the armor shot is going to be on cooldown. Let's do an AoE and then spread the buff. Second on herself. Call Cam. I need to go all in on Royal Guard. Call GMY. Okay, good. At least he's gone. Maybe we can. Oh no, we won't be able to kill Darth Vader. That's fine. Let's do an AoE. Let's call Barris. Good. We need to reach our ultimate. Get the offense up. Yeah, that's not good. I need to heal up. Okay, now we can pop the ultimate because he already uses AoE. Okay, good. Increase cooldown. Because sometimes you won't be able to land the ability block. We need to heal up GMY. Call Barris. Eflux. Now we managed to land it. That's good. We need to give it back to JML, because otherwise Lord Vader can ignore the taunt. Give it to JML. Eflux. Not good banners. 59. Oh wow, thank you Mexicano. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. Right. Yeah. Right. So I'm a bit worried about this fight, to be honest with you guys. Just because of Zalbar. Hey Mac, welcome bud. Because Zalbar can be annoying. Other than that, the only other thing is JTR. Now I have Mace. I think I have Mace, yeah. So I'm going to use Mace just because his second special is a call to assist, and that's always nice to have a mass assist calling Starkiller. Yeah, I mean, it could be a timeout, especially if we're stuck on Zalbar. But yeah, we will see. Luckily, I think I can dispel the taunt because I have dispel the buffs because I have the Omicron. I'm probably going to give Starkiller's other this boundless force throw Omicron as well, because then it will become once he reach his ultimate, then the healing immunity is going to become undispellable, and that really helps to prevent the timeout. Right, so here we go. Let's do this. Orange, Starkiller, Visas, and Mace Window. Let's do it. Once we get our third train going, then we should be fine. Yep. Let's use basics. Let's try to get some shocks and stuns on the field. That's the dispel, right? Yeah. So dispel, and now we can go all in on Ray. Okay, she reached the DI, so let's start working on Finn. Good. I'll take Holdo down as well if we can. Good. Now let's go over to Zalbar. JTR. Let's get the shogs going. Okay, good. If we can get everybody, which, yeah, we managed to get everybody into DI, that's great. Let's save that for now. We need, oh, that's not good, because he's going to hit a lot now. We need, Starkiller really needs to take a turn, because this one is going to hit. Yeah, we need this. We need to get rid of the inspired. Okay, good. Now we're good. So now we go all in. Oh, that's great. So JTR died. Ray's dead. Now we need to stop the turn meter train to make sure that they all take a turn. Okay, they all took a turn. So now Starkiller needs to take a turn. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Not good banners. But hey, it's a one shot, so I'm happy with that. So mission accomplished. Like, oh, we managed to take out all 3 of the GLs. without needing any cleanup. Okay. So bam. Yeah, thanks guys. So I still have one more GL. I have gas. Like, I have a lot. GG, like, yeah. I say a lot, like, I still have teams. Now, here's the thing. I would probably try to do something like Geodes with Moff Gideon against this team. But then, as I said, I'm probably going to need Geos with C against the JMK cat. I'm not sure. So I'm probably going to stick with my plan, my initial plan, which is going to be Mon Mothma and Kal-Katan. And I know I might time out on Nest, but so here's the thing. His Quill has 352 speed. There is no Django, which means there isn't any extra. He has no extra 30 speed. And my Cara Dune is at 320. Now, I managed to take out this team before with Mon Mothma, because Carl will go first, no matter what, because his like speed is at 420-ish, and he will put speed up for the rest of on the rest of his allies. So with that extra speed up buff, Cara should go second before Quill, and once she goes, the her AoE turn meter remover will give me plenty of time to deal with the others. Now, worst case scenario, like you guys saw this happening, I think in round 3, round 2 as well when I used it. If Quill goes first, there's a good chance that Bam will reach his 20 stack of birds, and he will kill somebody. Now, if that happens to be Kyle or Pau, then it's going to be really difficult to beat this team. And I would hate to lose without actually taking out somebody. But as I said, I really don't want to overkill it as well. Like, I don't want to go in and, let's say, use troopers and I might time out with them, because troopers are way more important than Mon Mothma. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully we will get some luck on our side. So yeah, Kyle. Also, my scout is fast. Well, he's sort of like fast, quick, 311. So in an ideal world, after Kara goes, then we can start the turn meter train. Right, let's do it. And then we will see what happens. Yep, it didn't work out. But now we can push back the turn meter. Oh, come on. I need to dispel that taunt. Oh no, we need to close this. Oh god. Well, he's on there. Yep, I am. Well, it didn't work out. Well, that sucks. I just really hope it's not preloaded. Oh god. Because this is going to be a nightmare now. Is it preloaded or it should be fine, right? No, yeah. Okay, so plan B. That sucks. Because the thing is, I think he said DR at the back. So we need, was it this one plus 4, and so we need 8 more teams. So we have C, gas, that's 2, CLS 3, troopers 4, bounty hunters 5, GG 6, Wampa solo, that's 7, Bad Batch, Treya, Geos. We have a Darth Vader team if we need. That's interesting, because now, obviously, if I can see into the future, I would have used like either troopers first and save Mon Mothma to something else. But yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like, okay, so here's the thing. He managed to get a really low banner win, 51. 40, yeah, 51 banners win against my Lord Vader. But he managed to get 63, 61, 62 against Django, JMK, and was it Slkr? So I'm thinking 61 and 62 against JMK and Slkr is only possible in theory. If we use JML and JML with JKR and JMK. So that there is actually a chance that he has no JMK at the back. Maybe a C. Problem is that the reason I'm taking so long to decide on this is that this one call on the team I'm going to use next, that's the call is going to decide the outcome of this match. Like I could try to use CLS, but then again, if there is a GL and the gas at the back, then I don't have an answer for that. If I use troopers, then Troopers should be my counter for Mon Mothma. Otherwise, I'm forced to use Padme with my Gear 12 Jawas. And I don't trust my Jawas. Sometimes they can do a job. Because I took Scavenger at to R5. But, yeah. I don't really want to use GG either, because I know that GG can take out this team with BB-8. And I don't expect to see Starkiller, because as I mentioned it, he likes to use Starkiller against Rey, but just in case. Also, if there is a JML at the back, that's why I'm saving GG as well. So yeah, this is a tough call. I probably need to use Troopers. As much as I hate it, because the thing is, if we see a DR, there won't be a nest. But I need to be faster. Yeah, I'm going to use Bounty Hunters. This might be a bad call. The only reason I'm saying this, that even if he has a JMK at the back, he likes to set it with Mace and R2. And if that's the case, Bounty Hunters are useless anyway. But they are the only fast team left to take out the DR. Otherwise I probably have to use gas. So yeah. Overlead, Mando, Bosk, Grief and Zem. Right, let's do it, and then we will see what he has at the back. Like, he struggled a lot against my defense. That's my main worry. Yeah, here we go. I really hope it's not preloaded. Okay, good. So taunt, mass assist, mass assist again, kill Bam, try to stun Django, let's kill him once, drop the bombs, taunt, we will find out. Oh god, that hurt. So far I killed 3 of his GLs, and then I dropped my Mon Mothma fight against Bam. So now I'm gambling to use what is it? Bounty Hunters. Because I still think he has a DR at the back. I guess we just have to deal with that. Yeah, let's take out Nest. Yeah, binest. Let's hold for the big hill. And now we just need to stall. Just basic. And Grief needs to get another turn. Oh, come on. Well, yeah, 45. At least that's a good clean-up score. But it all going to come down to this. Let's see what he has at the back. Yep. Yep. Called it. Called it. There's JMK with R2 and with Mace. Okay. Now the good thing is this is a filler team. So I can keep my troopers for Maul Mothma. Right. He managed to take out my JMK and he managed to one-shot JMK. Like, that's impressive. And he done it with yeah, I think he used JML with JKR. Right, let's take care of his gas first, and then we will jump into the JMK battle. Let's see, his gas is modded for defense. Yeah, 59k is not a lot, but I remember last time I struggled against it. So yeah, here we go. 3PO Chewie Han and 3PO. Let's do it. Like, at the very least we need to take out Cat with C next. Just use basic for the turn meter gain. Good. Now we go on over to 5s. Let's call CLS. Okay, he died. Rex needs to go. That's not good. That's not good. Oh boy. We were slow. We need more damage. Let's use this. Wow. His gas hits hard. Like, yeah, that's the way to mod gas these days. Like, for defense, you definitely need defense, because the longer he sticks around, like, I got really scared after Rex managed to stay alive before he stood up. Okay, so okay, like, I'm not going to lie, I'm really nervous about this. Okay, so we're going to use Wattenborg Armorer, and then we're going to use GBA and then Sunfec. Now, I made a couple of changes before this week. I took Sunfec to R7, so he's a bit more beefy now. And not the thing is, they have this team, this JMK team has a high priority to go after armor. If we cannot put the ignite on C, then we're going to be trouble. Also, if you guys watching this, you need to do this fight differently, like when you normally use C with bottom board, because you need to put the health tech, not the tank tech, on C, because they can ignore protection and they can go all in on his health. And I know some of you guys have asked around the health, what the health I have on my C, so yeah, it's 208k. A couple of weeks ago I took him to R9. I haven't actually really used him. So yeah, I haven't actually used him against JMK. Hey Boro. I don't really like that, to go tank tech on armor. I just see why you like to doing that. I do have Tron. I have Tron, but the thing is, he's not that fast. Like, he's 307 and armor is at 334. Yeah, but that's a good point. Yeah. That's why I'm using Sunfac and was it Alpha as well, because that way I'll have 2 tanks. Now, the main goal of this fight is not to take out the whole team. If I can, that will be great. I mean, that will be brilliant. But JMK, yeah, I know, but the rest of the teams, they can only ignore taunt when JMK is in his ultimate. Wattenborg is fast. It's 325. I mean, normally, as you guys know, I'd like to do stuff for science. But like, I need to kill Ray. At the very least, if I can put down the health tech on C, even if armorer dies, I just need to stall out until I can do my ultimate. So what? So you guys want to do like this? Because I know that's the counter. Like normally how it does. Like I know I saw many people like I know are not using this comp as well. But the thing is, I know that you need to pass, like swap turns. So it's not on his basic, on his swap. Like that's the whole point of it. Like they will ability block, and then Tron will go, Tron swaps over to armorer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if so, here's the problem with I have. They go all in on armorer, but yeah, I know. Actually, 21. I think that's right. Like I know many players are only using Tron because they use Slkr with Wattenborg against Lord Vader. Cause he need. So okay, so here's the speed again. 325 on what? 334 on armorer, and my Tron was at 307. So yeah, what is he's more than 21 speed faster than Tron. Yeah, see, I know like this is the, but what happens if let's just that's the only reason. Okay, so here's the thing. I just want to play it out because, as I said, the gag is depending on this battle. Like I know there is RNG involved. So if, let's say, okay, I start with tank tech on armorer. They will go after my armorer first. Worst case scenario, they go all in on their first turn and they kill her. Then Cat will go, he will kill one of my tanks. Will I get... What's the chance that I can put the half tech on... What's the chance that what is going to stay alive long enough that can give the half tech to C before he dies? Hey Sagara, yeah, see? Yeah, that's the exact thing I'm worried about. Yeah, pale and less, but see, that's the way I'm doing it. See, that way, even that's why I always start with the half tech, because the half tech will boost my C, and let's say even if they, because let's say, okay, I give armorer the tank tech. They can, JMK can decide to go after C. And then what? I don't have the recovery, the half recovery. And suddenly C will be in yellow. So here's my, I will take my armorer to R7, maybe even R8, because I was thinking about it for a while. Actually, that's a good point. Hang on. Because Ahsoka will call the weakest ally, so 120, 136 combine, 136. Yeah, Mace is the weakest. Yeah, so Mace will... What's the potency on Mace? Because you need to have at least good potency on him. Yep, and he has good potency. I know, but that's the thing, like, the only reason we are switching it up, because you need the half, because they can ignore protection, so your protection doesn't matter. I know the cleanses comes handy, but then basically just need to stall it out. Like, the reason I'm using Geos as well, because Wattenborg, if he stays alive long enough, like, what I normally do is on my turn 1, I give half tech to see what happens, and even if Armorer dies and Cat can kill one of the tanks, then on Watt's second turn, I revive the Geos. And that will give me long enough time to reach my ultimate, and then I just kill 2 of them. That's how normally I'm doing it. And that was even with a Padme comp. And remember, Padme has like Padme has an extra mass assist call, so it's even more difficult with Padme. I would rather take that. Fine, okay, they can kill Armorer. I'm gladly trade off Armorer in order to kill Cat and Mace. Because if we can manage to survive our first, actually not even the first, the second, because JMK is going to use his middle on his second turn and probably going to go after C to put the healing immunity. So I think, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then that's why I'm saying that at the very least we need to take out Cat. Once Cat is gone, I will have gas. Without Cat, gas can clean up JMK. Also, I have Bad Batch as well, because I can afford to use both of them against JMK. Right, I know last time I lost with this team, and I hate to stall this out. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it in or cut it out. It's a good thing that we talk about this, because I'm sure many players are thinking the same thing, and now probably they will have like a good idea. Why is this not a good idea, or is it? Yeah, actually that's that's a good point. So probably that's what I'm going to do. So okay, so JMK will go. They probably go after Armorer. No, actually, so Watt will move first, put the half tech on C. JMK will probably will use his third on Cat, and everybody going to go after Armorer. Then Cat will go, because Cat is faster than Wattenborg. So Cat will kill somebody, one of my... Actually, no, hang on. First, no, so JMK goes after my C will go. I will link Mace and Cat. Then that will give taunt to Brute and Sunfac. So after that, Cat will go. Cat will kill one of the tanks, and then Watt will go. And I can put the tank tag on Armorer. And then after that, Armorer will go, and I can put the Ignot on C. It's all going to come down if Armorer can survive the mass assist. Okay, so... Oh yeah, that's a good point, because he might mod it for speed. Oh dear god. Oh dear god, that sucks. But actually that's not that... That's funny. But actually R2 speed is only important if you want to use bounty hunters, because R2 is going to, on his first move, he's going to hide everybody under Mace. Right, let's do it. There's no point sitting, well, we can sit here for hours and talk about this, but yeah. Right, GBA Sunfac C. Here we go. Okay, so half tack on C. We will link Mace and then cat. Now we put the tank tack on armor. Now put the ignite on C. Bring back the brute. Just use basic. Now leave him alone. Come on, leave him alone. We need one more turn. One more turn and we're good to go. Okay, good. Go after him. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. This is going to be a nightmare. We need the taunt. Yes. Oh, dear God. Like, Mace is so annoying. Let's link him. At least Mace is gone. Come on, how many turns? That's a lot. We need to cleanse. Luckily we can relink again. We might be able to... yeah, I'm not going to relink, just... I think we got this. But boy, I hate this fight. Oh, thank God. Wow. Wow. I'm glad that we talked about it, like how it plays out. I probably won it because I have an R9C and because of the speeds and everything. Hey, thanks for being here, Yeti, and thanks for the help as well. Okay, so we can leave this team, because after all this... like, nail-biting fight, how about let's just use a Wampa solo against this small team. There is nothing really special about this team except Marauder. I would be more afraid of it if this were a Dooku lead. So this should be fairly easy. So here we go. Yeah, thanks again, guys. Yeah, we needed that. Let's take care of Assassin. And can we get that back? $68. Okay, good. Now we can use troopers against Mon Mothma. So like Queers, range, and then Stark. No, there is no science. Maybe against that Finn team. Like, it's still going to come down to ships anyway, but okay, so be at range, Dark, and Stark. Thanks, Doc. Have a good day. Okay, so give it to Dark. Hey, where are they going? Oh wow, that's not good. What the? Right, well, there goes that. And suddenly, this is going to be a nightmare now. Hey Falcon. Sorry, bye Falcon, thanks for being here. Oh my god, this is going to be really ugly now. Now I need to try. I know. Normally, Kal-Katarn going first. That's fine. The whole thing about this troopers versus Mon Mothma is whenever a trooper ally get damaged, then Piet gain 5% turn meter after each hit. So that will supercharge him, and then yeah. Unless his car was way too. No, she wasn't that fast. Okay, so we're going to do some science after all, because I never actually used this team, but I'm starting to run out of them. So what we're going to use is GG. Now I know this should be like a hard counter against Mon Mothma. I'm just not sure if it's with Newt or with BB-8. Why is it? Separatist. Yeah. I mean, I can afford to drop, but... Well, he always starts with the third, that's fine. The whole point about it, he uses his AoE first, which means he hits 5 of the troopers. That gives 20% turn meter to to the team, and after that, because of the mass assist, the whole team goes, and then that's another, like, was it 4 times? So Piet should gain around 4%, 40% turn meter, and that should put him in front of the. Oh, so is it BB8? Oh, okay. I mean, if this fails, we still have plans, but honestly, I don't really trust the, like, gas against Mon Mothma. I mean, that's a fast Calcatan, I'm guessing, like 293. And I'm guessing we just go all in on Calcatan and that's it. But it's not, but I mean, my BB8 is at what? 316, and I'm gaining 40% turn meter. My B1 is at 300, so I should be able to outrun both of them. Outrun Kyle. And once I can start putting like debuffs, GG will go. Right, well, here we go for science, I guess. Like, I know many players are using this. GG. Okay, so wiggle, second. Remove the buffs. Put down the target lock. Remove them again. Like, I don't know about this. We need to speed up on GG. Like, you guys are confident. I need a big hit. We need to put down more target locks. The problem is, she's going to remove it. And now power is back. Oh wow. Well, this is just not good. Well, oh crap, and now it's preloaded as well, so this is great. Like, wow. Wow. Yep. I don't think it's the BB8. I can see it working probably with Newt, but not with BB8. Because you need to slow them down. Right, so there goes that. So if suddenly we wasted well, yeah. But normally high speed is not the priority on, especially not on GG for me. So now we need Nesbit or Java. Which one is it? That's not good. Like, I'm not even sure if Gas can pull it out, like against the preloaded one Mothma. So like we dropped one, that's fine, because he dropped a lot. But sooner or later we're going to get to the point like where we really need to start picking up banners. I'm just not sure if we need Java or Chief. We're probably going to need. Right, let's try this. And after that, I need to send in something strong. Yeah, you can go all in on him. I don't mind that. Yeah, that's fine. Go all in on Padme. Wow. Wow. Yep, at least that worked. Okay. So now we lost a lot of the battles. So that's 367. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to use gas against Dash. We also have Bad Batch. We have Traya. I just really want to one-shot these teams and just move over to ships. I knew that, as I mentioned to you guys, like this is going to be a slugfest. Like there's no question about it. I knew it, that this will happen. Let's kill him. I have Traya, but I don't want to risk it. Like anything can happen. Like I'm going to use Traya against that Finn team down south, or maybe against Ewoks. Okay, 64, that's good. We need the high banner wins. Okay, so that's Ewoks. So Traya should be able to handle it. In fact, what I'm going to do is going to sort it by no, we're going to use Traya. Now I know. Hang on. So this should be fine. Cyan. And then Darth Vader. Bye Mexicano. Thanks for being here. Traya, Cyan, Nyla, Stellan, Darth Vader. They should walk over this team. There's no Omicron, nothing, so we need to kill Elder first. Yeah. I just kill him. Good, 65. We needed that. There's the negotiator. And let's use a full team of Bad Batch. Hunter, Echo, Wrecker, Tech, and Omega. Yeah. I sped up my tech as well, so he's around 320, 10, yeah. I can afford to drop like a lot more because he failed. He needed to 6-shot my Ray team, 2-shot my dash, 2-shot my DR, and then also 2-shot one of the others, and he dropped 2 battles on fleets. So before we go in, 1652 minus 1322 minus 219. I basically need 111 banners on this zone. Okay, so that's good. We're going to use Negotiator against Malevolence, Rebels against the Negotiator, because as you guys, if you guys watch my previous video, I couldn't use Rebels against Negotiator because my previous opponent had an R8 snips, which meant that my R7 Bistan ship wasn't fast enough to go first, and straight after that match I took my Bistan to R8, so now I can outrun them unless he has an R9 snips. Nope, R7, so that's good. That's what I used last time as well, so we're going to rebel that, and then finally we're going to use no pun intended, but yeah, Finalizer against Raddus. That was a rare, yeah, indeed, that was a rare filler team, but keep in mind that both of us set 4 GLs on defense. So I still think I set like a more difficult defense than he did. But yeah. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to take Rex in as well, because why not? Actually, I probably don't, because I don't need it. What is it, Sunfac? Yeah. I really don't need it, because if I'm going to lose a battle, then it's already... well, if I'm going to need Rex, then it's probably too late anyway, so yeah. 5s, Anakin, and then Y-Wing, and Plo and Ahsoka. Here we go. So basic, all in on Sunfac. And then big hit. That should take care of that, yeah. All in Plo. I need a turn meter. And now it's going to come down to Spy. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Give it to 5s. Sorry, Y-Wing. Let's remove that. The 2 stacks of buff from Spy, and then big hit on Hyena. And now we just need to wait for the... We need the buff immunity, so you won't be able to hide, which is great. And now we're just basically waiting for the mass assist, or just the bombs, and that's it. 70. Okay, good. Now we're going to use Rebels. So Bistan, Biggs, And then we can also take in an extra tank just in case. So yeah, now my Biston is at R8. So now he's faster than an R8 snips. Okay, so yeah, Akbar, Meof, Biston, and then Bix. Here we go. So second on Anakin, mass assist. We're actually going to use AoE to kill Anakin. We go, and then all in on Ahsoka, calling Cassian. Yeah, he's gone. Now let's take care of the Y-wing. You know what? Let's remove that. And then that should be it. Not quite. We go, and then basic. Yep. 70, 71 and 70. That's good. So now Finalizer and Echelon. Let's see. We can take him, and we can also take Gauntlet, just in case. Actually, no, we don't need Gauntlet. We need Clone Sergeant for an extra tank, just in case. So we have enough left for Holdo and also for a leftover Tarkin fleet. Is that Special Forces? You know what? Just because we can afford it, I'm going to take the last one as well. So Shuttle Silence. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see if we can finish it and get the W. So we need to shut. You know what? I'm actually going to put down the Hunted on the tank, because we need to go after him anyway. Let's remove that. Actually, that was a misplay, a huge misplay, but let's give it the silencer and big hit. Right, let's call in Ember Hawk. Third on himself, basic. Okay, good. Buff immunity. Let's remove that and then big hit. Basic, calling silencer. Now they're just being annoying. Third, give it itself. Big hit. And then call in. We need a tank. Big hit on Ray. Oh, we've been lucky with dodges lately, but yeah, of course when it matters. Okay, let's try this again. Put the hunted on him, on it, sorry. And then let's do it again. Nice. Let's remove that. And yep, and that's it. Order 66. And that should be it. Yep, nice. With almost 100 banners. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good match. Nothing less than what I expected. It was a crazy, crazy match. And yeah, GG to Arka Vasruna. I managed to beat him again, but it was a really, really good rematch. And good luck for him for the rest of the season. So yeah, guys, who are watching this on YouTube tomorrow, there will be 2 links in the video's description, like one for my Discord channel and one for Twitch. I always record my matches live on Twitch, so you can come and hang out with me. And if you join to my Discord server, you always get a notification whenever I go live. And my next live stream will be on Saturday. So yeah, see you guys then. Bye.